My name is Cecilia Allen. I live downtown Long Beach. Pretty much lived there all my life. And my son is 4 years old, and he goes to Coronado Head Start. I've been here for 23. I lived here for 23 years. I just know that over the years, I could just tell Long Beach has gotten like a lot worse because my son has asthma and I have asthma. Hopefully, Miss maybe won't have asthma.
Yeah,
What do you do when you breathe? What do you have to do? Mommy tell you to do. Put your hands over your head, right?
Yes.
Like this. Maybe to breathe.
Yes.
The Port of Long Beach is one of the biggest ports in the world. The port may be creating severe air pollution problems, but it also has positive economical benefits for the community that the Allens live in. There is more than $150 billion in trade flowing through the Port of Long Beach each year. This creates more than 300,000 jobs in the Southern California region. Robert Cantor is the Managing Director of Environmental Affairs and Planning at the Port of Long Beach. He recognizes the pollution problem and says that the port is aiming to be one of the greenest ports in the world.
Because there's no silver bullet. Not one source area is going to solve our problem if we were able to turn it to zero. So we have to keep chipping away at each one of them. And technology is being used to help us get there. So one of the first things we tackled was the truck. Anything older than 2007 was basically banned from the port.
Cantor says the Port of Long Beach has been very responsive to the community's concerns over the pollution.
Now we are putting into our entire port basically electrical infrastructure that the vessels are plugging into and turning off their engines. So that changes from a fair amount of pollution close to the city to zero. And that's huge.
Since 2005, the port has ensured a 70% reduction in airborne diesel particulates. It is not only air pollution that is an ongoing concern. Large ships can have oil spillages and bring species from international waters that can be detrimental to local marine life.
You have to take water into their inside of the ship to help stabilize it. And sometimes they take that water in, let's say in China, right? And then they come over here and they're going to put cargo on, so they don't need that ballast water anymore, so they need to pump it off. Over the last less than about 10 years, we've been working on reducing, with the government, reducing any discharge of ballast waters in the harbors to prevent invasive species.
As well as this, Port of Long Beach monitors several indicators of wildlife quality, including numbers of birds and varieties of fish.
We've upped our ultimate goal over to about 85% reduction. It's consistent with what the state has now set as the state goals statewide for reducing cancer risk. Because that's the big driver for us, is reducing the impact on our community, both locally and through the region because of the problems that LA has with air quality. So we're going to, by 2014 and 2023, we have big milestones in air quality.
So a lot of people that have had like allergies, like when I have allergy attacks, I've actually been blessed. I've been okay, but like seriously, I know everybody has allergies now, which I know it's not just because of the agriculture, because we have no trees here compared to any other place. So I know it's pretty bad.
So your son has asthma?
Complicated story, but pretty much like he was like 2 years old. Been diagnosed with asthma. I was diagnosed with asthma. I can't tell you how. I think I was like baby around 2 as well.
Okay.
And I grew up here, been here all my life.
Yeah.
I know the port. I met somebody working at the port, and they really are trying to get a little healthier. That's the issue to like prevention.
Baseball, football.
He plays football right now. Going football practice.
You play basketball?
And he plays football.
Practice. I like over there too. Right there when I play.